An expansion of the universe from Robert Ludlum's novels, centered on a new hero whose stakes have been triggered by the events of the previous 3 films. Hello everyone, welcome to another movie review, and it's on the action movie, the Bourne Legacy, the Bourne series. This movie came out back in 2012, has had 1 win and another 11 nominations, and the top actors are in this are Jeremy Renner, Scott Glenn, Stacy Keach, Edward Norton, Donna Murphy, Michael Chernus, Corey Stoll, Alice Gaynor, Prue Luan, Howard Liddell, James Joseph O'Neill, Richard Wise, Tony Gidda, Sonny Brown, and Neil Brooks Cunningham. Yeah. What a cast, what a cast. I normally love Edward Norton. I normally love Jeremy Renner and Rachel Weisz. My thoughts on this movie? Let's go over everything. Like I just said, the cast. To me personally, the cast actually did a very good job. It would be the weakest part of the movie, because we're coming from the previous movie before the Bourne Legacy, which was the Bourne Ultimatum, and that wasn't Jeremy Renner. Of course, it was. Of course, it wasn't him. It was what's his name again? Matt Damon. Matt Damon. There you go. And to me personally, Matt Damon did a much better job than Jeremy Renner. Matt Damon did a phenomenal job. Well, you see, with Jeremy Renner, with this movie, I normally love Jeremy Renner in his movies. I think he's a great actor all around. But in this movie, he wasn't great. He was very good. And that's due to the fact that Matt Damon made this series his own. And so, going from the acting that Matt Damon does to the acting that Jeremy Renner does, it's not the same. It's not. Matt Damon was the best actor for the most part for the Bourne movies. Do I think Jeremy Renner did a bad job? No. I thought he actually did a very good job portraying the character that he did, because this was a whole new character that brought a whole new character that this movie brought into effect. Yeah. Before I wanted to do this review, I was like, should I compare this to the originals? Would this be a new universe of it? And I was like, no, it's not a new universe, because as the description says, everything from the previous 3 films is having a backlash on his character. So it's like, yeah, no, it would be the same universe. Same universe. So, yeah. Everyone else actually did a very good job. Not really too much complaints with the actors per se. I would really. Did they do an amazing job? No. They did a very good job. They could have done a much better job at times, though. Yes, that is a fact. That is the weakest aspect of this movie, I find. The story, however, I find was probably the best one. Probably the best one. To me personally, it had a really good plot, and it was written extremely well, to the point where the storyline is actually pretty amazing. And now, what else do I need to talk about? Oh yes, the action. It is an action movie. And I love action movies. Action and horror movies are my most favorites, as you can tell. And to me personally, with the action, when there was action, it delivered. It delivered. It could have had a bit more action. But for me personally, it could have had a bit more action in it. But that being said, there was enough to say that yes, it's action packed. and enough to say they actually did a very good job when there was. Actually, a great job when there was. And the graphics. That's the last aspect of this movie that I need to talk about. And to me personally, the graphics were top notch for its time. Top notch. Pretty much, yeah. So that being said, I am now going to be going into spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! I'm not going to be doing too much. I just want to talk about the most favorite part of the movie. And there's some great scenes in this movie, but there's one scene in particular that sticks out to me the most. And what is that? That is when Jeremy Renner, what's her name again? I said her name twice already. Sorry, everyone. Rachel Weisz. There you go. Rachel Weisz. When Jeremy Renner and Rachel Weisz first met up at her cabin, at her character's house or cabin, if you want to call it. And I thought that whole scene at the cabin was the best part. Oh my god! From when she first entered the house, the cabin, to the explosion of it. Awesome stuff. Pitch perfect for that part, I find. That is my most favorite part. The action, it really picks up though, and it's like awesome. The action is awesome. The dialogue between her and the agent still are just phenomenal. And then them meeting up, they really did a great job with that. And it shows that Jeremy Renner and Rachel Weisz had chemistry with each other for this movie. And that would also have to be a great thing about this movie. The chemistry between those two characters. Yeah. So that being said, I think I've covered everything that I wanted to cover. I have to come back here because I totally forgot to give my rating on this movie. I am really sorry, everyone. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to be putting this. I'm going to have to do some editing. I was hoping not to do some editing. I am going to be doing some editing. And I'll probably put this part before my outro. And so to me personally, IMDb gives this movie a 6.7 out of 10. And I'm pretty much right there with them. I give this movie a 7 out of 10. Yeah. So that being said, my outro. So, sorry everyone. If you love this movie or didn't love this movie, you can let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. I always love your comments, whether you love the movie or hated it. You can like this video if you like this review, and you can subscribe to my channel if you love my content. So thank you all for taking time to watch, and join me next time for another movie review I tend to do soon. I am out.